speed up a bit. The dogs running beside you. Here we go. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, get me to 1,000. Need 1,000 subscribers by like 7:30 something. Yep, go ahead. I'll let your boy. I'm so glad these obnoxious ass Knicks fans took a L. So glad. After how obnoxious these damn Knicks fans have been, bruh. I didn't want the Spurs to win at first. Now I do. I want the Knicks to lose now. Just because of their fan base. I hate their fans. But I love Jalen Brunson. He's a baller. I like watching real hoopers hoop. Sick of these New York fans, man. It took the Knicks to lose in the playoffs, well, in the finals, for them to stop playing "Go New York, Go New York, Go" on fucking First Take. I'm like, bruh, that shit's annoying, bruh. I'm so glad they took that L. Thanks for the like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. We got a long drive back. Long lived off. Long drive home. Almost 4. But y'all out here rocking with me. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for the like. I need more likes. Y'all gotta hit me with the likes. Y'all gotta hit me with the subscribe. I need the subscribe. I need to hit 1,000. I've been at this shit way too long. Thanks for tuning in. That like button before you go, that subscribe button before you go. I'll go live pretty much daily, every other day. Be back active, babe. What up, what up? Yeah, we got a long ass drive home on none other than 70 East. 70 East, 70 West, man. You might as well schedule the chiropractor. You'll get beat to smithereens. I got a massage scheduled for this Friday, so it is what it is. I tell you, man, as a truck driver, you gotta get the massages. I got a massage once. They told me I was developing hunchback. Gonna get humpback. I said, oh, that immediately fixed my posture. I said, hell nah. But I can understand it though, man. Damn, I got a back support cushion on this thing. If I didn't, man, my back would be bowed. Because the seats bowl. Like, they basically bowl. And that's how niggas get that hunchback. Bad posture. I gotta have that back support. Yeah, my main thing, man, I'm a safe driver. I'm a safe driver. I drive safe. Thanks. Let me drive safe. I'm a safe ass driver. I ain't got 1,000,000 miles safe yet, but I'm sure I'll get there. I stay prayed up, stay vigilant. I ain't physically drove, but I was taking mental reps driving since I was like 7, 8 years old. A young nigga. My dad would come to pick us up from my mom's place, and I would just watch him drive. I wouldn't really look outside so much. I'd be watching him drive because I was just so intrigued with like a car going places. Like, man, this man, I just be watching how to drive. Along the way, my dad would tell me what to look out for. And eventually, it was my time to shine. Pretty much why I got into trucking. Not specifically that, but I just like to drive. I prefer driving over doing damn actual hard labor. Do a bunch of damn hard labor breaking back. About to catch me on no roof. Shout out to the roofers. They ain't about to catch me pouring no concrete. Shout out to the niggas in construction. But me, I'll take sitting back for 8 hours. Just making sure I pay attention, you know, making sure ain't nobody hitting the brakes too hard in front of me, or you know, anybody swerving in my lane. 'Cause this is the route I'm on right now is pretty much all straightaway. I go straight highways, either 2-lane road, 3-lane road. I think at 465 I hit like a 6-lane road, but I'll take this over being in the warehouse. Shout out to all the warehouse niggas. I was there. I was in them warehouses. When you in that 8 hour, damn, forgot. Gabe was working at damn Myers Distribution Center on them damn forklifts, hopping out, stacking pallets, stacking produce and potatoes on pallets for hours on end. Y'all done forgot. The hell? That made me never want to do that shit again. I said, nigga, fuck all that. Y'all forgot Gabe was in the office in HR. Y'all forgot. I got tired of not seeing the light of day. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was easy. It was pretty much easier than, I'm not gonna say easy, but pretty much the same amount of work that I'm doing right now, but didn't see the light of day, man. I was in the office with no windows, with some stale ass people. I was working with a bunch of old ladies and gay dudes. Nothing against old ladies and gay dudes, but I stuck out. No relatable conversations to nobody. That's pretty much the HR department everywhere. You might have a director that's straight, but for me, I had no commonality with nobody. Didn't didn't see the light of day. And I could flip this cam right now and y'all just see how beautiful it is outside. Kinda can with just through the window. Can't really tell yet. It's weird with like the focus on me. If I look left, you'll get more of a focus out there. But yeah, man, it's beautiful outside. Got the climate control, get to cut the AC on, get the cut. That's why I'm wearing long sleeves. It's almost 85 degrees outside. I'm wearing long sleeves, feeling good in here. Yeah, man, love this shit. I just don't like it during the winter. I be scared during the winter, nigga. All this weight hitting the brakes. Woo! I mean, I'm coming to find you should never really be going that fast that you slide that long, but it's not really me I be worried about with sliding in the ice. Because I know, like, if it's raining heavy or if it's, like, snow or ice, I'm not going to be driving nearly as fast. I'm going to be taking my time. But the thing, man, you got other people. It's the other people you got to worry about. Yeah, thanks for joining the live. That like, but I need y'all to hit that subscribe. Subscribe to your boy. I need 1,000. Every subscriber every day helps. This long ass drive home, man. Damn the Knicks. I wanted them to win so bad because I wanted to see a tall ass nigga take a L. Cause I remember the days tall niggas was blocking my basketball shots. So yeah, get back at the tall nigga. But now, man, these damn nauseous ass Knicks, man, they got to go. Got to go, man. I'm tired of hearing that go New York, go. Old ass song, man. I'm tired of hearing that. Sick of it. That song from like early 90s or something. Damn disrespecting the Knicks. The New York fan base. Fuck them. Feel my damn nerves. Like, can you niggas not win with grace? New York niggas is so disrespectful. And they get even more disrespectful when they on the up. They even more disrespectful when they on the up, man. It's like you never met more arrogant niggas than New York niggas when they up. I've never met more arrogant niggas. New York niggas is on the up, bruh. They just get fouled. The disrespect becomes flagrant. It's like, I understand popping your shit, but these niggas, I'm already tired of these niggas, man. Damn the Knicks. I hope they lose the next game and the game after that. Arrogant sons of bitches. I just had a New York friend he just changed up on me. He changed up in the most bitch ass nigga way. I'll never forgive him. That shit got me looking at friendship so differently now. I'm like, so your damn Knicks is in the playoffs. You ain't even a basketball fan, not even Knicks fan, but you niggas is in the playoffs. And all of a sudden, all y'all niggas get to change up. That's crazy. Tell they not used to winning. Man, these New York niggas is not used to winning. It's like, damn, Ohio State, nigga, pretty much Cincy sports, Ohio sports, we be in the mix all the time. Niggas is used to winning. Like, yeah, we got the fan base, but nigga, it's not as disgusting as these teams that never get there. Teams that never win, bro, they're the most disrespectful when they get there. It's like, y'all niggas don't know how to win, so y'all got no grace. That goes for the fan base too. y'all must not think y'all gonna be back here. Disrespectful ass niggas. Oh, I just had a bird shit on my windshield. Damn! Just at a spot my wipers won't hit. Fuck! Damn, man. Thanks for tuning in, though. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Thanks for the likes so far. We got a long ass drive home, y'all. I can't say I'm gonna be here for the full 4 hours, but damn. The ones that I am here for, you gonna hear it from me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you gonna hear it from me. Oh, I forgot to charge up the damn phone. Go New York, go New York, go. Yeah, man, fuck New York niggas. Fuck their fans too. Fans can eat a damn chopped sandwich. Chopped cheese, fuck them. They can eat an old, dirty, nasty patty, chopped cheese. For all I care, man. I hope the Knicks lose now. So I hate how much these damn New York niggas been changed up. It's diabolical. Another news, man. I can't wait to get back. Once I get back, I had it predetermined before I left my house that I was going to go to the gun range. Check out my channel, hit that subscribe button. We got gun videos. Yeah, we'll be going to the gun range when I get back. I forgot my damn tripod, so I don't know. I'm going to have to innovate because I do want to get a good video. I didn't do my unboxing of my it's a ACC MCK. It's basically like a carbine conversion kit. I got that from my Springfield, and I got that yesterday, and I'm just so geeked to go like test it out. So I packed that up in my other gun and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gun range today. The only thing is I forgot my tripod, and the gun range is right up the street from the yard that I worked at. Yeah, check out my channel. You can see you can see one of the guns. Well, both of them I have on my channel. I haven't made a video of the carbine conversion kit. I should have did that last night, but I'm gonna end up making that video today. I'm gonna have both videos made today. I'm gonna have to use this damn phone mount. I'm gonna have to prop this phone mount up somewhere in there. Stick it to the wall or something. Because I forgot my tripod at home. Can't believe I did that. Had everything thought out. Got my bullets, got my conversion kit, got both guns. Got my mind right. I'm like, yeah, we're going to the range today. Fucked around. I left the tripod. Yeah, I'm hype about this conversion kit though. That motherfucker. I gotta get a light to put in there. I gotta get a light and a sight to go up top. Like, my whole thought process when I went to go get it is that I was not thinking about going to go get it at all. I was thinking about getting an ARP. I was predetermined to get an ARP, you know, something under 16-inch barrel. I've been doing a lot of shopping around for one. And last Sunday, I was talking to my bro, and he was telling me about this pawn shop that got a good amount of ARs. He was like, yeah, they got a lot of rifles and guns in there. I'm like, oh, shoot, word? So I decided to go there after work yesterday. And when I went there, I got inside. They had a lot of gun bags, stuff like that. I was like, oh, these are some nice they did have a lot of guns. They had hella guns in there. They had about 100 guns in there. That's the most guns I've seen at a pawn shop in a minute. But when I asked them, you know, which I got for AR-15s, and they showed me them, and I'm like, okay, you know, and then they showed me the price, and I was like, ooh, because out of all the stores and all of the sites I've been looking, bro, I ain't not once. Bro, that was the most expensive list of guns. Like, none of them were under $900. I said, damn. I gotta be kidding. Must be kidding me. Hell no. Like, all of the AR-15s was like a 900 and up. I said, damn. I asked them, I was like, yo, so what the Dracos go for? You know what I'm saying? They had a micro and a mini Draco in there. Both of them was like 900. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, this is highway robbery. Because for real, these mugs shouldn't be no more than 700. It should be around 700 and up. I don't know if you ever looked into buying Dracos, but 700. Micro Draco, all that, 700. These niggas had them for like 900. I'm like, damn. So immediately, I basically canceled out the thought of buying the AR there. I looked at a couple of the handguns, because, you know, I'm looking at getting a 22, getting a handgun that's in 22. Because, you know, there's smoother, lighter guns, smoother to shoot, quieter and all that. And I thought about, I'm like, shoot, my 9mm is cool and all, but no lie, if I'm going to be accurate in a moment, because I go to the range with that thing and I'm just like, man, this is a very aggressive shoot. Like, shoot 9mm ain't for the weak. And I'm not, but I know that I would be a lot more accurate and quicker within my accuracy if I had a 22, which I got a 22 rifle, but that's not something that's not an everyday carry kind of thing. So I'm like, man, I need a hand. This 9mm, man, I shoot that thing, boom, like, man, it's a lot. Imagine trying to stay here, just trying to stay right here. That's very difficult with 9mm. 9mm got a motherfucking kick to it. Like, I'm accurate with it, but it's pretty much 1 to 2 second splits when it comes to me being on target. But at 22, I'm right there easily. I could get more shots more accurately on target faster with a 22 than I can a 9. That's what really had me think. I'm like, man, I'll get a 9mm handgun. So I was looking at those handguns in there, and they had a Glock. They had a Glock 44 in there. It was light. I was like, damn, like, honestly, if I wasn't looking at getting like a rifle or like a ARP or something, I thought about getting that. Only thing was that shit was 400. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm about to pay no damn 400 for a 22 handgun. Hell no. I get me a rifle with that. So, you know, that time had passed. I looked around a little bit more, and then for some reason, something told me to look up. And above the ARs and all the handguns, I saw hanging on basically a hook. It was a box that said Springfield XD9, and I looked at it, I'm like, I got an XD9. I looked a little harder at it, I'm like, hold on, that's a conversion kit. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, man, let me see that. I said, let me see that shit. And he basically took it off the looked at what it was compatible with. I mean, it says Springfield XD, but I'm like, man, does that mean my gun? Because there's different XDs. There's like XD. There's a 40. I think there's 9. There's a Model 2, and like there's different models of each one. So I'm like, I had to look at the box and see everything. They took it out. I was like, yo, this is exactly. I'm not gonna say exactly what I was looking for, but before I got so interested in the ARPs, before I got so deep with the ARPs, I was looking at getting a conversion kit. That was like my initial interest. So I was like, yo, I want a conversion kit. Just put my gun in there, I'm good to go. I wanted it with my Taurus when I first had that Taurus, but I just took so long. I just ended up never getting it. But yeah, when I saw that, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'll get you a deal for it." I'm like, "Hey, yo!" And they cut me the deal for it. I'm like, "Man, give me that." I was so geek. I was too geek when I got that shit. I damn near ran every light, every stop sign trying to get home just so I could put that shit on my gun, because I left my gun at home. I was too geek, and I didn't really know how to put it on and fit everything together. Struggled a little bit, and then I eventually figured out that one of the slide that goes over, there's basically a charging handle cover. There's a charging handle that also covers the slide on the handgun, which pulls on the grips on the slide. Once I figured out that I had to change the slide, basically the charging handle on the conversion kit, because it came with like 5 of them. Like I said, it fits different models and different calibers. Once I figured that out, it went right in, and it charged. Like, I was able to do the charging handle and everything. It was real cool. No issues after that. When I was in love, man, I'm like, man, this shit come with a brace. This is pretty much what I was looking for. Only thing now is that I'm probably not going to be looking at getting an ARP for a little bit. I'm low-key took away from getting another gun at that moment. But hey, it's not a truck gun, it's not a car gun, but I'ma always have my 9 on me, so it's like, it's just if I want to be more accurate or not. Cause I'ma always had a handgun. It's just whether if I need to be or want to be more accurate in the moment. Just put that right there in the conversion kit, put that clamp on, and I'm good to go. But yeah, I want to do an unboxing video of it. I mean, I could do an unboxing video of it. But the thing is about it is there's a Gen 2 of that conversion kit, and I think I got the Gen 1. It's like, oh, this nigga got an old ass Gen 1. It's like, yeah. But at the same time, these damn conversion kits, they're good at Gen 1, Gen 2 things. Nothing. So basically, I got a SMG, I got a AR pattern 9mm, which has basically a carbine. So basically, I got a carbine. Only things on my list now is, like I said, getting that 22 handgun, because I want to have multiple guns. I want to have more than 2 guns. Right now, I got like 2.5. Because I could put my Springfield back, get to the range. And then I do want an ARP. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do an ARP anymore. Since I got that conversion kit, I don't think I'm gonna do an ARP anymore. I think I'm gonna go to a 14 to 16 inch barrel, maybe even 18 inch barrel rifle, like AR. Because I got my medium to short range with that. And I got my short range just off of the handgun. And I got my 22 rifle. I'm just like, man, all I need is an actual full length AR and a shotgun. Out here, I ain't gonna call myself Rambo, but I'm well equipped at that point. I got me a loadout. You gotta have the handguns. Which niggas would probably tell me, oh man, you need a 40. Nigga, I'm not getting no damn 40. My damn knife already kicking my ass. Why would I get a 40? What the fuck am I gonna do with a 40? I don't even need no 10 mil. Fuck. That just, for me, my thought process is have multiple guns for the same caliber. That way, you ain't gotta get a bunch of different, you ain't gotta worry about having a bunch of different kind of bullets. For me, it's more in a sense of like survival and preparedness. As well, you know, when it comes to the recreation and just going to the gun range, I'll shoot what I got. I'm not really interested in shooting a bunch of shit that I don't have. All I care about is trying out the shit that I got. Now, down the road, like I've done that initial gun range experience where you shoot a bunch of shit that you don't have. Because at one point I didn't have none of this. I'm talking like I got a lot of shit. I ain't even got a lot of shit. I just got 2 guns. I got 2.5 guns. But I've shot, I know what it feels like to shoot an AR-15. I know what it feels like to shoot 7.62s out of a Draco. I know what it feels like to shoot Magnum 500. I don't really need to go to get that experience again. If I were to go and shoot that shit again, it's gonna be my own shit. So yeah, I'm more along the lines of preparedness, you know, having shit just in case. And the best things to have just in case is some shit that, you know, got multiple utilities. Like, if I were to get something that shot 7.62, hey, what am I shooting with 7.62s if, you know, we're in a situation where I gotta go hunting? Hey, try a rabbit or a squirrel with a 7.62, you gonna blow that shit. That shit gonna blow up like a damn watermelon. You're not gonna be able to eat nothing. If I needed to rely on nature and hunting in nature, you can't shoot shit that'll blow it up. So my thought process is, man, get you some 7s. No, not get you some 7s. Get you some 22s. Get you some 9 mils. If I could have multiple patterns with just those two calibers, I'm good. Because 9 mils are great self-defense just in case motherfuckers want to try. If I got to defend myself or my family or anything, 9 mils a great caliber for that. You know, because that stops a threat a lot faster than damn 9 mil. Than 22. Only thing is, you're lacking on the range. That's why I feel like I still gotta get an AR-15 if I need range. that's for like the bigger size hunting type shit. Like if it came down to it and I needed to kill a deer, nigga, I'm gonna have to Swiss cheese that motherfucker with a bunch of 9mm instead of having a nice 5.5 go through the heart or something. Not to say that 9mm won't, but I can't really speak on the effectiveness. I haven't really heard of anybody hunting deer with 9mm. I might have to look it up though. Slow down. This tanker in front of me. Yeah, if I ever had to hunt a deer, I can't do that with no damn 22. 22 is more for like small rodents like rabbits and squirrels, like raccoons and shit. Got to shoot a gopher. Birds. If I feel like chicken that day, feel like eating bird, that's what I would use a shotgun for. That, home defense. I had a couple shotguns at Rural King for a good price. I would be the asshole to fucking spend damn near $500 on guns in 2 days, which for a lot of people, they're like, man, you get away with buying 2 guns for $500? I'm a bargain shopper, man. I shop for bargains. Yeah, they got a shotgun in there. It's like an AR pattern shotgun. And honestly, that might suffice by, urge to get an AR-15 for the moment. Because I know that I'm gonna still look to get one. I'm still gonna get one. But I can actually take my time and not feel that urge to get one as bad as I did before I got this conversion kit. Especially if I get a shotgun that's an AR pattern. Oh yeah, I'm most definitely chilling after that. I can just save up for a really good AR-15 and all the shit that come with it. Because at the moment, I could get an AR-15, but I'ma still, for most of them, I'm gonna have to get the front and rear sights. Gotta get a sling. Gotta get the bullets. Like when I get back today, get back to the yard and switch out to my car and everything, I'm going to Vandalia Tactical. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to the range, but I'm gonna also buy a sling for that thing, man. I'm gonna get a sling for my conversion kit. It's got a spot on the back. What's that called? The brace. There's a spot to screw in the sling. It would have to be a single point sling, but I don't think I would need a dual point sling anyway. But outside of that, I'll probably get another laser for it, because I got a laser that I put on my rifle just to make it easier for, if anybody at the house needed to use it, they don't have to aim in, they just turn on the laser on it. That's for like if I'm never home, if I'm not home. Just made it easier for whoever's at home to use it by putting that laser on it. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I'm talking about my arsenal. There's some of the upgrades that I'm about to do to them. I still got to get a sight. I gotta get a sight for my conversion kit. And I'm thinking about a light laser to go on there. Only thing with the damn laser, man. I tried to put my laser that I got on my rifle. I tried putting that on there, and I think because of how damn like broad it is, the conversion kit is with the rails, that it's kind of hard to get the laser to be more on point with the barrel. Right now, there's about a difference of about maybe a 2 inches, an inch to 2 inches, with where the laser, where the dot sits, and where the barrel is. So I either got to figure out something with that, or just say fuck a laser and just get a light to put on there and get a sight. Because that's gonna be my right now. That's gonna be my home defense gun. My backup is my rifle that I got. It's a 22, but you know that's my backup. That I get my shorty like, hey, you take this. I'm about to go out here with this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? That's until I get a shotgun. Once I get the shotgun, boy, that's big boy. I might stop in the Royal King. I might fuck around and still get that shotgun. My girl gonna be like, man, you addicted. And I'm gonna be like, I am. I really am. I don't know, man. It's really since I stopped. It's really since I stopped smoking weed that I was like, man, I kind of dove into preparedness and survival shit, and just having my shit together on that note. Which I'm over here thinking about getting a shotgun when there's so much shit I gotta get in terms of like a survival bag. There's so much more shit with that I gotta get that, man, I'm kind of doing a disservice by spending that money on a shotgun when there's other shit that got more immediate utility. Well, long-term / immediate utility with this survival bag. Cause I gotta get some fishing. I gotta get some fishing line, fishing hook. I gotta get a survival bag. Like I got me a Nike Elite like hoop bag. You know, a bag you could put a basketball in. Like I got one of those. But if the world was to have like a fucking Civil War or some shit like that, and I needed a bag to get home, some shit happened along the way, or if I gotta live out in the woods, hey, I'm tripping if I think I could carry around a damn Nike Elite basketball bag and think that shit gonna fly. That shit already starting to rip. Like right now it'll do, but I need like something legit, like something I could fit a lot of shit in that won't weigh down on me like crazy. Because the Nike bags I'm talking about, it has the mid-chest straps. It's got the mid-chest strap, but it doesn't have like the lower strap. You want the lower strap on your survival bag, because that takes weight off of your back. It puts more of the weight on your hips. So, yeah, man, I'm over here thinking about getting a shotgun, but really I need to start looking at more of my preparedness products, such as like I was just talking about the fishing line. I gotta get some ponchos. I gotta get a pack of tarp. Get a nice med kit and stuff like that. Like right now, I'm on the fun part. I'm on the fun part with getting guns and shit. That's always the fun part. The not so fun part is when you get real use, real utility shit. Because the shit that you will put in that survival bag, you're more likely to use that than you are a weapon, like a gun. especially like, you know what I'm saying, just in a sense of like having ibuprofen or, you know, shit like that, like Motrin, having that in a survival bag, having ponchos in a survival bag, you know, always having that bag either in the car or something. Like that most definitely has a lot more immediate utility than a nigga buying a shotgun. But, you know, buying the guns is the fun part, especially shooting them. But yeah, I most definitely gotta get that. I gotta get my survival bag together. I gotta get a water filtrate. I gotta get a water filtration system. I gotta get me some hand cranked electrical, you know, charging systems. There's a few things I really gotta get. I'd love to just keep buying guns, but nigga, if you end up with just bullets and guns, nigga, you're gonna have to do a lot of shooting niggas to get what you need, instead of just having what you need and staying out the way. Which that's more of my ideal plan. Like I can't, in a lawless world, lawless society, I can't really, like if I needed to defend myself and my family, I would, but I can't really see myself just going out murking niggas and taking their shit. I'd be more murking niggas and taking their shit if they tried to come and take my shit. Like, oh, you came, you tried, you failed, now I got your shit. But I can't really see myself going out and taking other niggas' shit like that. People be like, oh man, you never know what you would do. Man, I know what I would do. Want to know why I know what I would do? Because I'm thinking about it now. The niggas that don't know what they gonna do and end up doing some lawless shit, even if it's a lawless society where niggas is home, there's no police or anybody that come help because, you know, that's just how society is, just off of either it could be an internal divide or another country's got their boot on our neck. It's just like, man, I know what I would do because I'm thinking about it now. There's niggas that don't think about it now that end up in situations where they're forced to do something. Well, I gotta do this. I gotta pick up a stick and go rob a nigga. And it's like, all right, you gonna think that's what you gotta do, but you're not gonna be prepared for them niggas being prepared. That's what a lot of people fail to realize, man. You gotta be prepared for other niggas to be prepared. And the niggas that ain't prepared, they go doing that dumb shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna kick a nigga dope because I smell that nigga cooking and nigga, the damn power off here and they done took all the food out of the grocery store. I got no choice, I got no option. It's like you don't realize that the nigga that's cooking, while it seems like nobody's cooking because nobody got power or heat or running water, that nigga's more prepared for you to kick in his door than you are prepared to kick in his door. There's a reason you smell that food coming from that nigga house. That nigga was prepared. And that's the type of shit I'm on, man. I don't know if I'm damn oblivious to what the fuck going on. I must just be oblivious. And I got a tendency to be oblivious to things, man. Whether that's outside forces or just how I am. I'm starting to become more conscious of the things that I say and I do. But when it comes to the outside world, I am actually very oblivious. And I think that'd be partly, you know, I don't be tied up in the bullshit. I don't wrap myself up in the bullshit. Some people say I'm autistic or shit like that. I don't know. I could be. I don't know, some mild form of autism. I might be. I don't know. But I just don't be knowing, like, hard gauge of what the fuck be going on unless a nigga just said it clear as day and I seen it for myself. It's just kind of hard for me to like connect the dots. Like when people start talking about how much civil unrest there is, I'm like, civil unrest? Niggas protesting, niggas marching. Where they do that at? And it's like, yeah, that's happening in California. But I'm just like, I mean, you got people that's pissed off about those same things where I'm at, but you know, you might catch the KKK fucking doing a march in February around here, but that's not really part of my reality. Like, it's kind of hard for me to grasp that there's so much civil unrest. I'm not gonna say that there ain't. I'm just saying, in terms of my acknowledgement of it, I didn't really notice that so much. I noticed it with like George Floyd and like the Trayvon Martin situation. I know it was real then, but since then, kind of, I'm not gonna say, like, again, I'm not gonna say that it isn't something that's happened or something that's possible or happening. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's not as blatant as it was during that time. You know, that was 2020, 2019. What was Trayvon Martin, like 2018, something like that. Right now they got Mello Anthony. He getting sentenced. He a juvenile. He getting sentenced to 35 years for first degree murder. They just sentenced that boy, man. He stabbed up a black dude. He stabbed up a white kid at a track meet. I don't know all the details to that, you know. I didn't pay attention to the court case and all that. All I know is the verdict was first degree murder. I think he got 35 years as a juvenile. Which it'll probably, I feel like he got overcharged. Some people like, oh no, it was murder. Like, no. A lot of first degree murder shit it comes down to having predetermined intent to do something. It's not first degree murder if nigga, you just there. You didn't say, I'm coming to get you, nigga, or write a damn manifesto. Nah. My understanding, it was something that happened in the moment kind of thing. I'm not defending no nigga, but I'm just saying. It's typically with first degree murder, nigga, that's like predetermined intent to do something. And I don't think that Carmelo Anthony came to the track meet intending to kill a nigga. Whether if he had a knife going to the track meet or if he picked it up there, I don't believe he went there predetermined to kill a nigga. Now in the case of the niggas that killed Julio Fulio, that was predetermined. That's why them niggas got life. They threw the whole library at them niggas. Because that shit was predetermined. Like, they had intent, predetermined intent to go get that nigga. It's not like, oh, they seen that nigga, they seen the nigga at the damn hotel. The nigga said, fuck your mama. And the nigga said, well, I'll slap you. And the nigga actually slapped him. It's like, you know what, I gotta kill this nigga. It wasn't like that. These niggas stalked him, drove 3 hours to stalk a nigga and then kill a nigga. Like, That's predetermined. Not a nigga showing up to a track meet, getting in an altercation, and then fucking ending up killing somebody. As for, it's typically like second degree, the damn manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? That's wild though. They overcooked that nigga. This nigga at a track meet getting overcooked. That's crazy. Never did I ever think a nigga would be at a track meet about to get overcooked. Nigga at a track meet killing a nigga. That's crazy. That's wild in itself, I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is the one thing, I don't want to make light of the situation because it is pretty messed up. But my boy, you at a track meet. These niggas giving you problems. Why don't you run? Man, there was so many situations I'd probably be locked up for if I didn't just walk away. There's so many situations. So many fights. Niggas could have died all the same. So my thought is, man, if I gotta whoop a nigga ass, he must want to die. So I gotta kill him. Cause I'm just too on the other side of the spectrum to want to start problems with somebody or cause violence. I'm too on the other side of the spectrum to where I don't want to do none of that. So if a nigga push me that far, I'm thinking this nigga want to die for it. That's why I'm like, man, it's best that I walk away, because if I don't, I'm going to end up killing somebody. Because you must want to die for it. You must want to die for it. It's crazy, man. Sometimes you just got to walk away. Hell, you got to run away. Sometimes you just got to run away. This nigga at a track meet, how do you not run away? I would have ran. I'm getting jumped, boy. I'm throwing them hands with who I can. I'm not pulling out no knife. That's the crazy thing, bro. Niggas is just pulling out knives and pulling out guns on niggas in the middle of a fight. And I used to think, like, man, early when I got my gun, I used to think, man, if a nigga tried me, wanted to hit me, you know what I'm saying, cause harm to me, I'm just upping it. But at the same time, that should have ended you up in jail for a long time. Even if you in the right. They could be self-defense and all that, but there's a such thing as meeting force, having reasonable force. A nigga can't punch you and you up the blick on him. I used to think that way, but that was early when I got my gun. When I got my first gun, that was early. And I started to understand the law and how niggas get charged and shit like that. And it's just like, man, you better off either socking that nigga back and going to town, you know, going full MMA, UFC on a nigga, or pulling out motherfucking some mace. But better off pulling out some mace, pulling out a taser. You better off stabbing a nigga. And that's the situation that damn Carmelo Anthony nigga's in. He decided to stab a nigga and kill him. And that's the thing when it comes to knives, man. You can stab somebody, think that's just some light shit, but nigga, it don't take much to hit an artery. You hit a damn artery, they gonna bleed out and there's nothing nobody can do for that nigga. Niggas think that, oh, you can cut somebody and it's just all gravy, you know what I'm saying? You cut somebody, you know, most people don't know where they're cutting people at when they go stabbing and cutting people. They just shoot a nigga in the calf or on the thigh, on the outside thigh. You can't shoot a nigga on the inside of the leg. The inside of your body is the most vulnerable. And you gotta think inside in terms of if a nigga was to ball up, the inside of his body is everything that's not seen when a nigga balls up. That's the anatomy and how it's made, man. Hit that like button if you want me to flip to the front cam, the dash cam. As of right now, I'm just chilling, just talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. I got about another 3 hours, another 3-hour drive, baby. I'm putting a little bit in. I joke. You got to see the hawk. baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. Well then, well then. What about another 3-hour drive? Yeah. Well. I'm a nigga, baby. I'll talk to you when I don't care, baby. Push-ups. My anxiety trying to get to me. I forgot I had some Coke right here. Coca-Cola. Shit nasty. Speed it up. Boom. Going about 65 miles an hour. Get about 65 miles every hour. When you're loving on me, baby. When you're loving on me. getting a Tonto. I'm about to look up like knife sword stores. I want a Tonto. Tontos is basically like short, like midget, like midget katanas. I think it's wakashishis. They're like half the size of wakashishis. Wakashi is basically half the size of a katana. So yeah, I want to get a Tonto. Want to know something I figured out? Come to find out, I was at that Vandalia Tactical the other day, and the nigga told me that federally, this is something counterintuitive than what I've come to understand, or what I thought I understood through fucking get my CDLs and going through classes and all that to get my CDLs. I thought that you couldn't carry a firearm. I thought you couldn't have a firearm. Like, you couldn't drive with a firearm nowhere. I thought they were just as banned from being in trucks as like having like beer in your truck. But apparently you can. I was there and the guy I was talking to that was working there at Vandalia Tactical, he told me, I told him like you couldn't like have like guns in the car, guns in the truck. He was like, really? And from that point on, he went to looking it up and he showed me, he's like, nah, like you could have a gun in your truck. He showed me that shit. I'm like, what? I could have swore when I was in trucking school and everything, they told me. I could have swore they told me that it's illegal federally to have a firearm in your truck. But when he showed me that, I didn't, it was hard for me to comprehend and believe that you can. The only problem is that whatever company you with, well, whatever your company you with determines if you can or you can't. And honestly, that's with any job, pretty much any job. Like they say, like it's federally, it's your right, it's your Second Amendment right to have a firearm. So when it came to transportation, I was kind of confused because I could have swore they said that you couldn't. But I guess the way he showed me and what I looked up for myself afterwards, you can have a firearm as a truck driver. But there's a catch. And here's the catch. The catch is, it depends on the company you with. If the company prohibits firearms, then federally you can, but that company won't permit you having a firearm. So yeah, I was pretty stuck on that. I didn't know that was the case. I thought federally with like DOT, you can't have a firearm in the truck. Boy, was I wrong. But I'm pretty sure every company I've been with said that you can't have a firearm. Because I always ask, like, do you have a firearm? They're like, no, you can't have a firearm. I'm like, damn. operators, um, owner operators can, because basically like you're your own company. And I think it also said small companies, depending on the company. Like if it's not like a national, like big company, like the one I'm at or the past ones I've been at, you good. I'm in a little bit. My goal, I really should be aiming to be an owner operator. This would be a crazy ass time to be an owner operator though. No cap, no cap, no cap. Because it's like everything costs hella. And it just seems like with my generation, everything just gets flipped on its head as soon as we open the door. As soon as they let us in the door, they flip the whole fucking building upside down. As soon as we old enough or able to be a part and do shit, gotta be functioning members of society, they flip the whole world upside down. And I feel like around the time that I was thinking about initially being an owner operator, it would have been with my first company, Western Express. I thought about being an owner operator with them, but I didn't want to walk into something to where I had to maintain financial responsibility in a realm and an industry that I had no familiarity with. Like I didn't have the numbers already predetermined. Like now I can come up with the numbers on average based off of me knowing how many gallons of gas it would take for me to get somewhere, how many miles it take to get somewhere, how many gallons of gas that is in those miles, and just how much gas I would need to fill up my truck based on just looking at the gauge and how much that is. Like I can do that now. I couldn't do that when my first trucking company. That's part of the reason why they say to get in and learn the ropes. That's learning the gas gauge and how much it is to fill up and just fill up from different points and how much gas shit would take. That really is part of learning the ropes for trucking. So that is a big thing that really kept me from being an owner operator. Not that I was thinking about the gas and you know and shit like that. I was most definitely thinking about the financial responsibility of like maintaining insurance, because you need at least $1,000 policy, $1,000 a month in company trucking insurance. I was thinking about that and how much repairs would be. But the more initial day-to-day costs is on the gas, and learning the ropes is learning the gas gauge. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a big part of learning the ropes when it comes to going from being a company driver to an owner operator. Knowing how much gas costs, knowing how much miles it takes for how much gas. But like I was saying, man, they flip the world upside down when a nigga get into shit. As soon as they let a nigga in the door, they flip the damn building upside down. It's crazy. I'm vanilla, baby. I choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. asleep. I ain't drink no coffee today. I drank a little bit, but that shit was like pretty much watered down. Old ass, watered down coffee. Go to an Indian reserve one day. Meet my great uncle, John Redcorn. I want to know where the fuck was corn growing before niggas industrialized it? Like, was there just different parts in America where there was just corn growing? And different parts of America where there was just cucumbers growing, where there was cabbage growing? It seemed like the only shit that just naturally grow around this bitch is weeds. Fuck all this corn and vegetables and shit come from? Niggas fail to realize that being industrialized in these farms. If these farms wasn't here, where the fuck was the corn? Where the fuck was the grapes? Now the only fruit or vegetable I've actually seen grow in different places is apples. That's the only one I've seen just growing in different places. Everything else, I'm like, bro, what the fuck was that? Growing before niggas industrialized. I will say that Florida most definitely had the oranges. I can say that the apples was here. I could say that oranges was here, peaches was here. I'm like, where the fuck was their bananas? What no goddamn bananas? Might have found a banana like on like an island or some shit, like in Mexico or some shit. West. Like, where the fuck was the broccoli growing? That's the real question. Where was broccoli growing before farms? Where was corn growing before farms? Where were carrots growing before farms? I'm confused myself. I got a question for y'all, man. Before farms, where was broccoli growing? What states was broccoli growing? broccoli growing for farms? What states was corn growing before farms? What states was peas just growing before farms? What states wheat's growing before farms? I want to know why none of these vegetables are just growing in different points, different places. Why they're all secluded to farms now. Riddle me that. Like, why can't I just go out in the woods and find damn carrots? If I were to go out in the woods right now, the only kind of form of substance I would find is some mushrooms, spores. Why can't I go in the woods right now and find some damn carrots, find some broccoli growing, some cabbage? Why are those things only secluded to farms? So you can't find them nowhere else except farms. You can't find them naturally growing nowhere except farms. Now I understand bananas ain't a U.S. fruit. Could possibly grow them in Florida, but they're like tropical area kind of fruits. But what about the rest of them, man? I know you can find an apple tree. I've seen an apple tree. I've eaten from an apple tree. First hand ate from an apple tree. That shit was dope. Had to make sure that shit ain't had no worms in it. But it didn't. And I sat there and ate an apple from an apple tree. It was the most organic experience I think I've ever had in my life. I know they got oranges being in Florida. They got the orange trees. And they got the peach trees. I want to know where all the damn vegetables at. If you were to go to Florida, you could find somebody with a peach tree or damn orange tree or a damn coconut tree. You can find that shit right in their backyard. But where the fuck is the vegetables? Where's the lettuce? Where's the cabbage? Where's the collard greens? You can go and naturally find fruit, but you can't find none of these vegetables. Where was the peas growing before farms? Where were the green beans growing before farms? I don't have the answer. Where was the lemons growing before farms? Lemon tree. Nowadays, niggas different ways throughout the week. Niggas eat chicken in every ethnicity there is. Niggas eat fried chicken. Niggas eat grilled chicken. Niggas eat chicken parm. Niggas eat where's the broccoli? Where's the carrots? Like these little prairies in between highways. Why ain't no damn cabbage growing right there? Where's the cabbage? I'm gonna get an answer. So I'm gonna look it up when I get home. I'm trying to think of some other vegetables. Onions. Where was the onion growing before farms? It's not like you can walk out in the woods and find none of these vegetables. Yeah, my nigga anxiety just kicked in. It's a big ass house. Shoot. Alright, we might have to call this live, boy. I'm falling asleep out here.
Take a break.
Oh, there we go. That's it right there. Tell my ass to take a break. I'm about to call it. I feel like I'm dozing off with my eyes open. Like passing out. I feel like it's the switch between the sun and no sun.